So down here at the Embarcadero, Fisherman's Wharf, actually. Now we're Hard Rock Cafe, of course. Here's all the shops. Usually people playing music here. That's very loud. Interesting shops down here. It's nice to walk down, get amongst the people. Power to the people, huh? They're looking at me. Those of you who have never been to San Francisco, it's really nice. Especially since the weather's always nice. Most of the time, it's about, like it is now, about 70 degrees. Of course, there's some really ugly women down here, too. And it's Fleet Week, so the airplanes are flying all over the city, flying above the city. You hear that buzzing. The Blue Angels are flying around. They're not flying now. You have these other ones. I don't know what airplane that is, but it's one of the air shows are going on. Swiss chocolate and gifts. It's a really neat little plaza here on Fisherman's Wharf. This is, I forget which pier this is. It's called something. Go through here. Excuse me. Go through here. You can see these are boats that go over to Sausalito, over to Marin. This boat tours on these boats. And there's a good view of the Navy ship, Golden Gate Bridge. You can see the mast of a Civil War vessel over there. And we're going down to the best San Francisco attraction, and that's the sea lions. You can hear them. You can hear these things barking halfway down the peninsula. It's incredible to watch them in their social engagements. When I was a kid, we used to play a game called King of the Hill. You get up on a big hill, and there was one king of the hill. He'd stand up there and push all the other ones off. And that's what these sea lions do. They get on these pylons, and then they just push each other off. There they are. Look. They're really cool. Sit here and watch these animals for like hours. Pretty subtle animal, isn't it? Look at that. You're so cute. Big hunks of blubber. Big hunks of blubber with a big mouth. Just want to lay there and bark. Look at them climbing on top of each other. Oh, God. What a trip. Kind of wild. Airplane. Imagine being in that airplane spinning like that. Incredible. He's gonna fly under the bridge now. You watch. He'll fly under the bridge. Or yeah. Oh no, he didn't fly under the bridge. Has she ever seen them?
The seals? No.
She's seen them before?
No.
Get this view. It's Alcatraz Island over there. So yeah, that's where I live. It's my city, San Francisco. Definitely like living here. It's hard to move. So there's another 6 minutes. You know, it's funny, I've been feeling pretty introspective lately, at least as far as, I don't know, getting out or doing, well, I've been feeling that way, but I've still been maintaining a lot of output. It's funny because, you know, sometimes people think because I'm an astrologer, I'm always, you know, like living my life by what the astrology says. Like I wake up and say, okay, what do I have to do now? It's really not the case. Like everybody else, I'm just living my life. But what happens is over time, over like a few weeks past, then I stop and say, I stop and realize that I've been, you know, why I've been feeling a certain way, or I also notice it in real time, but all these planets going through my fourth house, especially Sun and Saturn going through my fourth, now Mercury, you know, then Mercury comes there. Fourth house is really about rejuvenation, checking into your heart, how you feel, and it's interesting because last week, that would be the first week in October, the end of September. As soon as the Sun joined Saturn in Virgo, I felt like just this lack of confidence all of a sudden, like this lack of, like, what am I doing? And but I had already taken on some responsibilities, you know, like starting to teach a new class and all like that, and it started a certain momentum, and then I got some doubt. I was like, do I want to do this? Is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? And then Mercury goes in there at the end of last week, and suddenly I got reconnected to, oh, here's what I'll do, and I made some big adjustments, and it really made a big difference. And that's really what I said in the forecasts to do. And it's not just that I'm following my own advice, but it was just natural to do that. And I realized, oh, here's the thing. And it happened like almost as soon as these changes took place. So the thing is, what I'm saying this is because like as an astrologer, I'm just living like everybody else. But what astrology really does is it lets me see why I'm feeling this way, what adjustments can be made. But then day to day, I wake up and just live like everybody else. You know, I don't think, oh, this is the day I have to plan to do that. Sometimes it's like that, but it's often, it sort of works a little bit in the future, a little bit in the past, so I can understand why I'm feeling a certain way and how to maximize that. So anyway, I didn't plan to do any of this either, shoot these little videos, but I did, and I don't know. Let me know if you enjoyed hearing this or seeing my little tour of San Francisco.